being that Nintendo's E3 Direct is over, E3 2019's press conferences have concluded. Now the fun begins of everybody looking at everything and testing it out and playing it on pristine, perfect computers that don't have any problems and are connected to base servers in an area not too far away. And is there a plane flying overhead? Anyways, that's where I am, not you. Well, there's not really much to talk about, but fortunately, Nintendo had a great stream and showed off some huge titles, including some surprises we didn't already know about. I kind of predicted a couple of those. The biggest of the bunch was undoubtedly Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel, which, well, the internet justifiably so blew up over, but there was plenty else to take in both during and after the Direct. Now, I didn't predict anything about Zelda. I don't know. So, sorry. I mean... Yeah, I'm putting down the shovel. In addition, there are a bunch of new Nintendo Switch games out right now, and even though the Direct is over, the news continues to arrive during Nintendo's Treehouse livestream. One such tidbit taught us more about Pokemon Sword and Shield's Max Raid battles. Also learned about Animal Crossing New Horizons co-op and new Amiibo figures. Without further ado, let's look at all of the announcement recaps from the E3 Nintendo Direct. So, obviously, Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel announced for Switch. It reads a teaser statement that says the sequel is now in development. No release date, title, or further details announced. Also, 2 new Smash Ultimate DLC characters were revealed. Looks like, wow, Banjo-Kazooie. 2-for-1 character announced as a DLC for Smash. Also, Dragon Quest XI Definitive Edition release date for Switch was announced, confirming it will release on September 27th. Previously, Square Enix had only confirmed a generic fall 2019 release window. Also, Luigi's Mansion 3 gameplay for Nintendo Switch debuts, so we can finally get a look at video-wise gameplay trailer, giving Luigi his rightful time in the spotlight as he deals with the terrifying real-world problems his famous brother just doesn't have the guts to handle. Ghosts and, well, lots of them. Also, Seiken Densetsu 3 Remake Trials of Mana coming in 2020 for Switch. Zelda Link's Awakening Remake Dungeon Maker mode and release date was revealed as well. Looks like it's coming on September 20th. So if you're excited about that, you can make your own custom-made dungeons and place chambers all over. But obviously it's based on wherever you've explored in adventure mode, so you can't just go drag and drop random stuff in. Also, Fire Emblem Three Houses story trailer was released. So this particular game takes a Harry Potter approach to Fire Emblem's tactical role-playing choice-driven narrative formula. You can play as a character, teacher at the Officer's Academy, depending on house, see what goes from there depending on how you pick. Also, 2 more Resident Evil games are coming to the Nintendo Switch. The 2 ports are for Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6. No More Heroes 3 announced for Nintendo Switch along with the trailer. So, let's see. Travis Touchdown is the last hero around. He now has an armored suit and a new katana, and he seems to be more powerful than ever. The franchise's signature humor and general outlandish tone appear to remain intact with this 3rd game for Nintendo Switch. And then there will be No More Heroes 3 detail launching in 2020. Specific date not announced yet. Also, Daemon X Machina gets a release date for September 13th. Panzer Dragoon Remake announced for Nintendo Switch as well, which was a remake of Sega's classic on-rails shooter, originally released for the Sega Saturn in 1995, so this will be interesting. Also, a new Contra game was announced. Contra franchise returns this year with a new Switch game called Contra Rogue Corps. Rogue is a third-person, behind-the-shoulder title that also features moments that are presented from a top-down perspective and from the side. You can play solo or fight against other humans with online or local multiplayer. Also, alongside that, the Contra Anniversary Collection surprise was released, so it looks like the collection is available in a Nintendo eShop starting today. The Contra Collection brings together an array of 10 classic Contra games, including the European Probector games. The full collection includes Contra for arcade and NES, Super Contra for arcade and NES, Contra 3 Alien Wars, Contra, Hard Corps, Operation C for Game Boy, and the Probotector versions of Contra 3 and Hard Corps. Also, new Ultimate Alliance 3 trailer includes a ton of Marvel's best characters, so looks like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, the Black Order, came out with a trailer. See a bunch of Marvel heroes and villains that will be featured in the game, including Hela, Surtur, Magneto, who somehow gets his hands on the Reality Infinity Stone, Miles Morales, Dr. Octopus, Ghost Rider, Elektra, Kamala Khan, Gwen Stacy, Thor, Scarlet Witch, and Guardians of the Galaxy, and the Avengers. The trailer also showcases the Black Order's main antagonist, Thanos, will be rocking his original comic book look in the game, so looks like if you get the expansion pass, you'll gain access to characters from the Marvel Knights, X-Men, and Fantastic Four, so you can have fun with that. Also, a new Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games trailer was shown during Nintendo Direct. One of the upcoming games the publisher showed off was a new Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. The new entry will celebrate the 2020 Games in Tokyo, Japan. Mario and Sonic will be joined by friends from their respective universes, and they'll compete in sports such as surfing, skateboarding, sprinting, climbing, boxing, horse racing, swimming, fencing, soccer, baseball, hurdles, long jump, basketball, shot put, volleyball, BMX, and gymnastics. I don't know why that last one made me laugh. If you know, leave a comment. Publisher Sega previously stated the game would arrive in the winter, and Nintendo has now announced it will appear exclusively on the Nintendo Switch this November.